Hey, what's up guys? Back with another figure to review. Today I'm going to be reviewing Frieza Final Form Frieza from Dragon Stars. The second figure from the second wave of Dragon Stars. And yeah, this is Frieza Final Form. And he has another piece from Shenron, from the ones that we're building. And yeah, this is Frieza right here. There's that logo, Dragon Ball Super. Frieza Final Form, Dragon Stars. The side of the box, there's a picture of Frieza posing right there. And Frieza in his final form. The side, there it is, name again. On top, is the Bandai, and then the choking hazards, warnings, and the top part, the Dragon Stars again. The bottom side, it's all that warnings in different languages. And then the back side, the same thing, the three figures from the second wave. And we already reviewed Vegeta Super Saiyan. Now we're doing Frieza Final Form. The last one's going to be Goku. And in the bottom, there's the figures that go in order. And the ones that we have already reviewed. And all of these, they come with a piece of Shenron, so you gotta collect 6 of them, and you create Shenron, which makes the 7th figure. So yeah, and we're almost done completing Shenron. So make sure you don't miss any of my videos. And the bottom side, the license, Bandai, Toy Animation, Fun Animation, and yeah, let's get this guy open and have a closer look at it. Okay, here we have the figure. We can start off with the measurement tape. And Frieza, he stands right about 5.5 inches. Yep, 5.5 inches. That makes him to like 13 or 14 centimeters. I don't know, I think. And yeah, this is the Frieza Final Form. And he has well, looking at the details, you guys can see he has a lot of like airbrushing. This figure, they gave him a lot of airbrushing. You can see the shadings right here that he has on the arms, and he also has on like on his body, even the backside. They've managed to fill in that detail. And yeah, he's pretty well sculpted. I really like the metallic purple appearance that he has, especially on his head right here, and his shoulders and his chest too. And yeah, it's a really nice paint, really metallic purple that he has. I really like it. It's really nice. I like the shading that they did too. He actually looks like pretty accurate. The only thing that is hard for me for this figure is the only downside of him is this his feet. I mean, like, if you can see, if you ever get these, this figure, in person, the only thing one thing that you're gonna notice is his feet. The toes, that he has. They seem to be like curved up. Like, you can see his toe right there, and right here too. They're like curved up, and like, I don't know for what reason, for some kind of poseability or something, but because of this, it's kind of hard for him to get him to stand. I try to get him to stand, and then he like tips over. And too bad, they didn't include some peckles. That would have been nice if he had some peckles. That way I could just put him on a base and just have him, posing right there. But just the feet, is the only thing I'm gotta complain about, because I mean, I don't know what was the reason for giving us a figure that has his toes like curved up. I mean, it seemed pretty useless. I mean, the only thing that helps, it's his tail. The back. You can bend his tail since it's on a ball pack. You can bend his tail to like get him to like stand, you know. That's the only way that I got him to like stand, so that I can like show him for to you guys. And yeah, I mean, and yeah, you know, for accessories, you know, he comes with other than the the Dragon Star figures that we reviewed before this guy, you know, they came with 2 extra pair of hands. This guy, you know, he managed to have three pair of hands, you know. They actually gave us an extra pair of hands, so yeah, he comes with 2 extended hands, you know. And unlike Beerus, you know, they actually shade in the fingernails of his second hand, you know. And they managed to, you know, fill in that little detail that they missed out on Beerus, you know. And so they also did on his his closed fist hands, you know. He has those fingernails shaded, you know. That's nice. And the last accessory, let's see, what did I tell you? And the last accessory, well, the other accessory is the finger pointing, you know, that he has, you know, the one that he uses for his signature maneuver, you know. And you can actually have him used, really pop it out of his ball peg and put it in. And yeah, he has a signature maneuver there, you know. He used this on several of his victims on Namek and Earth, you know. For those of you who have seen Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, you know, Frieza, you know, he tends to use that signature move, you know. And yeah, I remember in the episode on Namek, he used this to eliminate Dende, and he used it on Vegeta also. He used it on Piccolo, and yeah, this is what his finishing. It was one of his finishing moves, you know, that he uses, and it's pretty nice what Dragon Stars decided to, you know, include that for us to give him for his accessory, you know, and yeah, it gives him like another way to like pose him, you know, good poseability with this guy, you know, and yeah, it's pretty nice. And besides the 2 extra pair of hands that they gave us, we also got another piece of Shenron, you know. This is the lower side of Shenron, and here he is. Shenron's almost completed. We're almost done completing him, and yeah, there's his other piece. You just got to connect that piece with him, and just like always, you have to add a little pressure to it, you know. And there we go. And we're just almost done. We're almost done completing Shenron. We're about to complete him. We just need that last piece, you know, of Shenron. That one last piece, and that's another figure. One last figure to review for him to Shenron to be completed. And you know, so here's his base, and we're just almost done completing Shenron. You know, we can already place him in there. You know, we're already missing one more piece, one more figure to review, and then Shenron will finally be completed. And this is gonna be a review separately from the other figures that we just reviewed from Dragon Stars. And yeah, Shenron, you know, he's looking almost completed. You know, it's pretty nice. And I'll be doing more reviews, another review for Dragon Stars, so we can have a look at Shenron when he's all completed. So make sure you guys don't miss on that. And yeah, let's put this guy to the side. Okay, back to the figure, Frieza, and yeah, he's I really like like I was saying, I like the detail that they added on Frieza. You know, I like how he's like lined up. You know, his face. You know, pretty sinister. You know, looking look that he has. You know, he's the evil emperor. You know, and he has a Like I was saying, the shading that he has on the detail on his back too, his shoulders. I don't know if you guys can see in the camera. I think you can see very little, but yeah, I mean, even the bottom side, he has a lot of airbrushing, and I really like the color that they added of the purple on him. Really metallic purple, and yeah, for articulation, he's on a ball peg. You can twist it left and right, and you can hinge up and down. Actually, he's very limited. You can't really make him look up that much, but you could look down, like around there. And there's another thing about his neck, like the part right here. You kind of see like a gap. It makes you think that he can actually, like, I don't know, like probably hinge the neck by the neck right here, but you can, it's just like a one piece, and I don't know why they leave that huge gap right there, that's gonna make you think that you can move the neck, but you can't. And for the shoulders, this is something new. For the shoulders, they actually have that ball peg on their shoulders, that you can remove from their socket, just like from just from the legs, just like the same joints that you can do on the legs, you can also do them on the shoulders, and he can actually, extend his arms in a really, really good range, You can see how you can extend it, that's really nice. And you can remove them out of the socket and pop them back in. He also has a swivel on the bicep. He has a double joint on the elbows, and obviously the wrists are on a ball peg. You can hinge and you can swivel. And he also has a ball joint on the torso. You can twist left and right, up and down, and rotate it side to side. It's really nice. And I already mentioned the legs. The joints of the legs that can be popped out of their socket, give it good kicking range. And he also has that double articulation on the knees. And the feet, they're also on a ball peg. They can hinge and they can swivel. They also got his nails from his toes also painted. Color black. Just as his fingernails. I already mentioned the tail. The tail is on the ball peg. You can swivel and you can hinge. And he also has a little swivel on the tip of his tail too. You can swivel that also. And yeah, it's a pretty nice figure, I mean, obviously they cannot replace the SH Arch figures, but they do make a good substitute, I mean, I think they can, I mean, the details and the articulation, the accessories that they gave us, I mean, for just $20, this is a super deal, Dragon Ball fan would never pass this, will never pass this, I'm really liking this figure, and I really like the detail that they added, the shading, the airbrush that he has, from Frieza's Final Form, looks pretty badass, I'm gonna have him comparing with other figures right now, so you guys can see, the little difference. The only problem is I need to get him to stand, that's the only problem, I mean, if only they could have given us like pack holes on his feet, but there's nothing. Trying to get him to stand right there. Ugh, he keeps. Alright, just like that. Alright, let's have him comparing with other figures so you guys can see. Here you have him with two other Dragon Stars figures, Goku and Vegeta. And as you all know that Frieza, he's a little shorter than Then Goku and Vegeta, you know, they're he's like a short character, you know, for those of you who know Frieza, you know, and yeah, you can see like the differences right there, you know, and obviously the the Vegeta from Dragon Stars, you know, they managed to give him this kind of like similar height to Goku, but you know, Goku's always a little taller than Vegeta, and obviously he's a little taller than Frieza, so yeah. Here we have him with two 5-inch figures, DBZ figures from Irwin. You can see like they're like kind of similar height. Um, Frieza, you know, he's actually 5 inches and a half, and these two are from 5 inch. You know, the height is a little similar, and here we have him with two other DBZ figures, 6-inch figures from Irwin, and there you see the height. You know, these are the two DBZ figures that are 6-inch, so they seem to be they are a little taller than Frieza. Here you have one with two DC figures from Mattel, 6-inch. Two 7-inch Dutch figures from NECA. Two 8-inch and a half Prometheus Engineers from NECA. Two Alien Xenomorphs from NECA. And of course, two 8-inch figure Predators from NECA. Okay, so this was the review from Frieza Final Form, the second figure from Dragon Stars, the second wave. And yeah, I really recommend you guys this figure. You know, he's a really nice detail. You know, I really like the shading and the purple, you know, and the accessories that the K does. And he has a good articulation. And yeah, I mean, he makes a good substitute for the SH figure arts, you know. And yeah, I really recommend you guys, you know. Just the only thing about his feet, you know, if only they can do something, you know. If they reissue this guy, I really hope that they fix, you know, the damn feet, you know. Those curves, you know, on those toes, you know, they really got to get that fixed, you know. I really that's my only complaint, but you know, the figure is great, the detail, you know, the articulation is great. And yeah, I just need one more figure. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe and give it a like, you know, so you don't miss. We're almost done completing Shenron. And yeah, I'll be doing another review for another DBZ figure. And I hope you guys liked it. And thank you for watching. Until next time.